Came in today, looked at film, seen how we can get better. We knew we let one slip away from us, but in this league, anything can happen. Obviously, we gave away the league that we wish that we could have right now, but we came in, looked at things that we can correct to be better coming down the stretch of a game.
Any of those things stand out on film that are correctable?
Just all about just adapting the new pieces to what we already have going on and just being basketball players. That's one thing that Coach preaches about, him putting trust in us. And then with him putting trust in us, it's about us going out there and actually executing it. So we just cleared up a little bit of those things, but, just trying to adapt everybody to what we got going on.
Actually looking like he'll come back in the next few games. How do you expect him to help the most on defense particularly? I don't think you're alone there. How do you expect, or where do you expect, what aspects do you expect he'll be able to help you guys kind of set up the most?
He'll help us out a lot. He can switch pretty much 1 through 5. He runs the floor very well. He talks on the defensive end. He's a defensive anchor. He wall up very great. When guards drive to the basket, and he can stretch the floor. So he fit right in within our system, and he's a winner. And that's all he cares about is winning. So having a guy like that come back to be able to bring that morale around the team of it's all about winning. Maxie is definitely one of the first guys within that bunch that I would pick. That's all about winning. So just having a guy like that back soon would be a big help.
How much are you guys missing a big switch defender, especially with Durant on? I mean, when you guys double, obviously it turns into a lot of scramble situations. Right. But between you, Josh, now Justin Holiday, you guys aren't 6'8", 6'9" guys.
Right. It's tough, but it's all about us going out. We know that we can defend bigger guys, but at the same time having a guy like Maxie to be able to switch down the line and not have to double on him.
Right.
It would be good. So just having another guy like that at 6'9", that can play 1 through 5 and guard 1 through 5. It's good to have on the team.
Max mentioned too, what's impressed you or stood out to you the most about just kind of him coming back in about 2 months from hamstring surgery and the uniqueness of what the injury was and just kind of how he's handled this comeback and to be able to get back mid-season when maybe when you first hear hamstring tear, you're like, oh, he's done.
He's been grinding, man. Every day I come into the gym, he's getting his work in. He's running on the treadmill. He's getting his massage. He's trying to be back. But obviously, as a team, as an organization, we never want to force somebody back just to be able to play. It's all about his health and when he's ready. And he's been doing that all season while he's been out. So he's just been preparing himself to be able to help give us that push that we need coming down the stretch.
With Doe going out in the trade, how much did you feel the burden on the defensive end to kind of carry that mantle for this team?
It wasn't really a burden. I knew that, obviously Doe was another defender out there on the wing with me, but I knew it was another man on this team that have, some of the same instincts. So it was the next man in a jersey name to be called that coach believed in. So you got guys like Frank, guys like Josh, guys like me, then we bring in Justin Holiday. And it's just all about us whenever you get the opportunity. Jay Hardy came in and gave us some great defense. McKinley Wright comes in and pick up 94 feet. So with those guys being gone, everybody just had to up their level of play on the defensive end. And, at bringing in Justin Holiday, he's another guy that fit right into that Doe role. I think it's great additions for everybody, but everybody just had to up their level of play.
What's your take on how Luka and Kyrie are coming together, trying to figure out how to play together?
I think it's good. They still learning each other, still learning who gonna get the ball on this, who gonna do this. But it's all about a team, and it's all about us being able to put those guys in the right position to be able to succeed. They basketball players, they stars in this league. The ball is naturally going to gravitate towards them, and it's about the role players being able to play their role and do it at a great job. So the ball gonna find those guys. I'm not worried about them. It's just a chemistry thing with them just learning each other, and this organization believe in them, or they wouldn't had them paired up together. So I believe it would be just fine.
What about the ball finding you with more focus on those two?
I love it. I love it. I just got to continue to do my jobs, continue to keep believing in my shot, knowing my role within this team. and as long as everyone know that, we'll be just fine.
Have you gotten a chance to like keep in touch, or how much have you gotten a chance to keep in touch with Doe since he left? You guys were pretty tight.
Doe went with me to Belize. He came down to Belize to check out my island. So I mean, it was dope to be able to have him down there, and you know, to be able to spend that time. You know, he's talking about his new time that he got at Brooklyn, and you know, I'm talking about stuff that we got going on around here and everything. So he's a brother. I wish him well, nothing but the best, and we'll always be brothers.
Earlier this season, Maxey played pretty well with Christian Wood. What are your thoughts like when those two shared the floor and how they fit together?
Say that one more time.
Maxey and Christian Wood, they played pretty well when they shared the floor earlier this season.
Okay,
what are your thoughts on like that combination whenever they do spend time together?
I think it's good. When Seawood is definitely showing that presence up under the rim with blocking shots, it's definitely going to be tough for guards to be able to come down there and drive into our paint. And then you got Maxey switching on the perimeter. He can guard guards, and then if anything comes to the paint, Seawood blocking it, Maxey blocking it. So it's going to be good to be able to have those two paired up together. Hopefully we can continue to see more of it coming down the stretch of the season.
Thanks, Ray.
Yep.
Appreciate it, Reggie.
Fans are gonna love that you and Joe.
Sorry to make you hold up the wall.
Somebody's
what we do best.
No.
What was the film emphasis this morning?
Yeah, I think just watching the video or the game, just understanding the communication, working the game, time and score, understanding what got us off to a good start, where did we lose our rhythm, and so it was a great film session, good practice, and we're excited about getting back to work tomorrow.
Looked like Maxey was running some more 5-on-5 out there. What does his prospects look this week?
Yeah, he's doing great, so we'll see how he feels tomorrow. But again, to be able to play the minutes that he played today, we'll see how he feels tomorrow for shoot-around, and then we'll make a decision.
Okay, so it'll be more of it won't be ruled out today. It's still
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of how he feels. I think he did a lot today, and we'll see again how he feels, and then hopefully make that decision sometime tomorrow.
Jason, you can drive yourself crazy looking at the standings, but do you?
No, I haven't paid attention to the standings in the sense of I know it's all bunched up. We're 6. Just understanding each game means something, which is important, and is to understand what's at stake. But you just got to take one game at a time. We have a homestand to protect home. We can't worry about the other games that are being played. You can only control what's in front of you, and that's what we're focused on.
Think of the Pacers, and they have had a nice start, but they've hit some rough times lately, and the job Rick's doing with that cast over there.
Yeah, Rick's doing an incredible job. He's one of the best coaches in this league, and they have a young group over there that plays hard. They've had some big wins. As you mentioned, they got off to a good start, but they're dangerous. They're a team that can score, puts a lot of pressure on your defense, and so Buddy Hill and Turner, those guys, but they also have a rookie who's not playing like a rookie, and so our defense will be tested tomorrow.
Jason, how would you describe how you and Luka have built your relationship over the last year and a half, 2 years or so, when it comes to like tough love and when it comes to taking criticism from one another, to understanding how you guys hold each other accountable?
Yeah, I think it's just spending a lot of time together on the plane, during the break, just understanding my job is to help him be better. And I don't know if it's tough love. It's just being honest and seeing where he can be better, and then also just talking to him about different things that he wants to see or try while the game is going on. It's just the line of communication is always open, and so I think when you look at our relationship, it's a really healthy and good relationship where he knows that I'm trying to help him, one, be accountable, but two, be a leader, and he's only well, he'll be 24 tomorrow. He's a young 24, and so it's just trying to help him navigate the leadership role and help him be better.
What did that line of communication look like today when it comes to just dissecting and evaluating yesterday's loss?
Easy. The film never lies, and so just understanding where we can be better on both sides of the ball, not just the defensive side, but the offensive side of the ball. We felt we wasted a lot of possessions there in that second quarter, and then also to start the third, we gave away some possessions where if we're going to be an offensive team, we have to do better.
Earlier in the season, Maxey and Christian Wood played pretty well together. What are your thoughts on how they fit as a tandem when they're kind of on the floor together?
Yeah, the numbers will say that they are good together. And so when we do get Maxey back, we look to putting those two together, and hopefully those numbers hold up. But with the time that Maxey's missed, it's going to take him some time to get a rhythm. So if those numbers don't hold up, that doesn't mean that we go away from it. So, we got to work slowly with Maxey. We can't expect him to come back and, be the one that holds the defense together. It's going to take him some time.
Last year, you guys in the playoffs thrived a lot on 3 and D, and then a few games ago against the Spurs, you ran that 3-guard lineup with Kyrie, Frank, and Justin. With that shooting on the floor and that defensive ability, you have to just switch at the top. Is that something you see yourself and the team just employing more further? Yeah,
that's a card that we can play for sure. Against the Lakers, we want to see how Holiday handled the starting against a bigger team. I thought he did a great job with that starting role. Understanding Josh coming off got in foul trouble, and so I think we have the option. We're deep where we can go with different combinations of starting, and so we'll look at that as we go forward with teams that are playing smaller.
And just to state a perspective on where you guys stand in three-point shooting in the league, and do you guys think you can take more advantage of that at the perimeter and kind of use that to win games with the shooters you guys have?
Yeah, I think when you look at the threes that we got yesterday, we had a lot of good looks that went in and out. Kai had a couple of them. And so with the ability to create threes, we created 49 of them yesterday. So if we can knock down some of the open ones, the stop runs or continual runs, I think that's something that we can lean on.
Going back to Maxey for a second, we've talked about kind of the unique nature of his injury and his recovery. What's stood out or impressed you most about just how he's been able to get back to this point in a little over 2 months and just the situation that he's faced?
I think just his work ethic, just understanding how much he misses the guys, on the floor. He's always been a team guy. And so he's been itching to get back here, and I think just going through the process of making sure he's ready to come back. We're not forcing him, and so just understanding he's done everything. He's in a great place, and so I think it's going to give the guys a shot in the arm in the sense of the energy and just what he means to the team on the floor.
Luka said last night that he probably does complain too much, and that was off a question of what you had said before he went in there. How much do you all talk about that, and how hopeful are you that he's going to maybe cut back on that a little bit?
I think it's just being honest. I think it's something that we can all be better at, as a team. And so it's not just Luka, it's everyone. And so make or miss, if we feel it's a foul, we got to get back and transition. And sometimes we will hover around talking to the officials. It's just the nature of the game. But we can be better at it, and Luka answered the question that he could be better at it. So when your leader can say that he can be better at it, it just trickles down to everybody. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, guys.